All right, we are here with Hunter Hayes. He was the top 8 My player. Hell of a run, Hunter. And as requested, we've got a deck list for My. Hunter, take it away. Explain the leader.
The leader that everyone had to pick up the whole event.
Right.
So it is once per, on the front side, once per turn, take a life, look at the top 5 cards for any green Saiyan. No cost restriction on it. And if I do, I gain +5, but that never matters. And
Right.
it's an awaken at 4 or less life, draw 1, stand 1 energy.
Got it.
And on the other side, there are lots of words. Its auto for whenever it attacks is draw a card, switch a Trunks Unison that I'll show later to rest mode to play a 1-drop, and then its activate battle, which is more important, is once per turn I can take a life, choose one of my Trunks cards, so it can be Unison or battle card, stand it back up, and give it double strike.
That is a lot of words.
And then the other broken one is rejuvenate. So if I've got a card underneath it, I can pay 1 green once per turn. If I am at, my life is at 4 or less, I can rejuvenate. So I just go back up to 5 or whatever number.
All right, so let's get into the deck a little bit.
First we'll do all the silly little 1-drops that it plays. 4 of Trunks assisting. Its auto, whenever you play it, look at top 5 cards of your deck for a green Saiyan with an energy cost of 5 or less. And then it has a second auto of whenever it gets placed under the leader gets plus 10,000 power for the battle.
Making a small leader bigger.
Yep. And then we also just inherently play this Vegeta because it's
Blue
just
hates you.
Yep, it's just a 1-drop that draws you a card whenever you play it. And if you happen to play against green, you don't have to side. And because if it gets discarded, you just get to play it and draw it again. Then more 1-drops. This one with the barrier though, and anti-blue.
That's the blue one, yeah.
Yep. This one you just draw a card again on play, and then if you play against blue, they can't D-magic you. And then I played one other 1-drop just to round my numbers out. All this stuff doesn't matter. It's just auto, look at top 5 cards, maybe play it, grab a 3 or less Saiyan. So it can grab your super combos, it can grab your Brolys, and it can grab other 1-drops. Pretty much all it does. So rounds out the numbers a little bit. And then I did main decked 1 Bujin.
Yeah, you gotta have it, man.
It mattered like in 1 game, I think.
Yeah.
But it mattered. And then we main 3 Broly Omens.
Like the evil person you are.
Yes, because my opponent cannot have Z energy.
Right.
Or combo. And then as well, we main 3 surprise attack Friezas.
Surprise!
For the extra crit swing, if I KO something, I get to play it out for free.
Beautiful.
Which, whenever we get to all the other Trunkses, you'll see that will come up a lot. And then for some defense, we'll play Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. Counter attack, negate the attack, play it. If you're sparking 5 or sparking 4, you just play it for 1. And then auto, whenever it gets played, you can give 2 of your Saiyans barrier, or not barrier, blocker.
Look at all the 1-drops.
The 1-drop barrier
Yeah.
that now has blocker, it's great. Barrier blocker is the best.
Bro, the off alt art, it's not there.
It was 2-1.
Ah,
And then a card that had surprising amount of synergy in this deck is the new Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan. If I've got 3 or more energy, I can pay 1, play it out in rest mode, and KO something that's 7 or less. That is part of the activate main when playing him. So you actually KO a thing, then play it. So if you're playing against Vegeta, the new red/black one, and they have their Gogeta out, you can pay 1, just get rid of the Gogeta before it can minus you.
beautiful.
And then it's double strike blocker. If something leaves my field, it stands up. Then we've got 1 charismatic, because what green deck doesn't.
Gotta have it.
2 Son Gohan
Ew.
rares for Unison Hate.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna clean it up a little bit because now we'll go into the Trunkses,
Gonna get into the grossness.
which are ridiculous. We've got the main one that I didn't know I was playing 3 until I made my deck. because with the amount of searching you do, it feels like I'm playing 4.
Got it.
It is critical, barrier, and blocker. Play it out for 2 if your leader's Mai and you have 3 or more energy. Auto, when it attacks, KO up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It does not ignore barrier. And then it has another auto for once per turn. If it's in rest mode, the first thing your opponent combos with gets sent to the drop. So it's kind of like an anti-combo thing.
Ew.
So that plus the Broly is really rude and really great. And then where it really matters is with the leader skill, we can swing, and then if we don't get negated, we're just gonna activate battle, stand it up, give it double strikes. Now it's double crit, put a little 1-drop on it, make it 30k at the minimum.
Yeah.
A lot of times I will just go through, swing again. This time they'll try to combo out. First thing they combo with goes away because now it's in rest mode. And then we have well, I can skip to it now. Where is it? The SCR we play is Son Goku Adventure. That
The new one.
whenever I first read, did not think it was great, but it has came in so good because now second attack goes through, or they combo out. Play this for 1, stand it back up and draw a card. Now we get a third, because the double strike is for the turn. So we get a third double crit swing with this. And then afterwards we've got a 40k swing, leader swing that gets up to 20 if I have the trunks, and then a unison swing.
That's how to beat Soul Striker in 1.5 minutes.
You just didn't have a negate, okay?
It's understandable. Sometimes it be like that though.
So we'll just leave that there. The other trunks that we are playing is the 6-drop one, also a promo. This one can come out for 1 energy. It's pretty much just another 1 energy double striker.
Yeah.
Because whenever you play it, you get to play a Earthling token, and so long as you have a token, it gets barrier, double strike, and plus 10,000.
Pretty good.
It has an auto to where you can rest that Earthling token whenever it comes out, and you can minus 1 marker from Unison. If you get it to 1 before playing this, that's great. It's pretty much just another 1-cost double strike. And then if your opponent plays any kind of barrier, you just play the 8-drop.
Where barrier doesn't matter anymore.
Exactly, and ignores barrier, ignores indestructible, swing whenever it swings. Again, just pay it out for 2 energy. And then as well, this one's cool, it does still get the reduced cost on Z extras.
Right.
The activate battle part doesn't matter in this deck. It's mainly just the first 2. Mai can give this one double strike as well. So if my opponent's at low life with low amount of cards in hand, forgo the crit, let's just go big 30k and put a super combo on it, swing 3 times.
Another one your SCR can restand.
Yes, restands everything. And then if those don't kill, we do 1 Overwhelm, because at that point we'll have a lot of cards in the drop. So we'll be able to Overwhelm, warp whatever token negate that they used, and swing another 30k. A lot of my games were won by swinging 3 times, swinging, unison swing, and then overwhelming and swinging with this guy. Super combos.
Mai's a feisty lady.
She is. Super combos are just going to be your Gohans. Just bottom deck something that you're not using. Like if I'm trying to kill someone, we bottom deck all extra cards.
Yeah.
Because we don't need them.
Searchable is important.
For those extra cards, I actually only did 3 dormant.
For shame.
3 homies, and 2 Cells with Destroying Kamehameha. These guys sided out every single game.
Did they?
Yep. And then these. So the reason I did a 3-3 split originally is I am perpetually afraid of Quad Strike, Light in the Darkness.
Yeah.
And I prioritize having another hard negate.
Got it.
That way they can't just kill me.
So you have some changes you would make to this. Well, we'll go over that in a minute.
Yeah,
Let's get to the Z deck.
Yeah.
Pretty leader.
Yeah. I'll just move those aside. I run 3 of this Trunks Unison that came with the leader. It's +1 is you can take up to 1 life, and then you play a 1-drop from your hand. So you get all the skills on the 1-drop. So you can either look at top 5, you can draw a card, or you can draw a card, or you can look at top 5. And then it's a blocker as well, which is super cool because dormant plus a blocker equals you're not killing me. And its auto is whenever this is switched to rest mode by my leader, it gets to stand back up and I draw a card. So, and we play 3 just because if I play against any other green deck, we just trade Gohan rares for 3 turns and whoever leaves with a unison is in a better spot. And then the other things, honestly hardly played them at all. So we had a Bardock, Father's Help, a Vegito, the new Piccolo Z-Battle card, which I think is super great, especially in mine where I can just spam 1-drops.
Yeah, Bond doesn't mean anything to you.
Exactly. I didn't even know my SCR had Bond 2 till at the end of the event because I just always have it. But yeah, on play, if you've got Bond 5, you just KO a thing, ignoring barrier for 1. And then it's also a dual attack that's going to be 20k.
That's pretty good.
So more attacks for less energy. And then just your Broly, your Jiren, which won me 1 match. I had to choose between either the Jiren or the Broly to try to get 1 more double strike to win the game. I decided to play out the Jiren because it can't be removed. If I remove enough Z energy, which I was under the Gohan negate, where every attack I had to Z charge. So I was like, I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to rip their unison apart, and it's going to be to where you can't charismatic it.
No battle tricks.
I was mainly afraid. Yeah, no battle tricks to get rid of this and swing for the final amount. And then 2 Mighty Blast, because if I play the 8-drop Trunks first, I'll just play one of these out really fast, and I'll use it, and then I'll just play out another one next time I play Trunks.
Beautiful.
The silly interaction with the new Gohan, though, and how a lot of games went. Push these to the side. So, if pay 1, play him out. I've got my leader. Then leader swings, do the thing to play a 1-drop. It gets played in rest mode. Look at top 5. Stand this back up, draw a card, leader drew a card, and then the second part of this auto is it gets to choose one of your 1-drops and put it under your leader. So that's how you get your rejuvenate, and that's how you get his second auto of plus 1,000.
Something was removed.
And something was removed from my battle area, so Gohan gets to stand up.
That's pretty silly.
For another double strike. Yeah, every leader swing, if I have my unison, is plus 3 cards. No, it's plus 2, because I end up playing a 1-drop, but then this draws a card, and the 1-drop replaces itself.
This deck really does draw a lot.
Yes. At one point, someone asked me cards in hand, and I looked and I said 16, and they were like, "Oh dear God."
All right. So changes. What you said you had some ratio changes that you would make post NATS.
Yes. So what I plan on doing, and I've already done a little bit, take out a Frieza, and then really just swap a homie for a dormant. So it would be another dormant. The Frieza would be another Gohan rare, and then swap an 8-drop for a 5-drop.
Okay. You didn't feel like you saw the 5-drop or not, or?
I mean, I did, but I would rather just run 4 of it instead of try to find it.
Yeah.
Whereas the 8-drop is less searchable, because like Trunks can find the 5-drop because it's a 5. I can search for 5 or less a lot. Solid.
Well, that's it. There you have it. The deck list for the top 8 Nationals Mai. This is Hunter Hayes. Any shout outs?
Shout out to our team, Defy TCG, slowly proving that we belong. And as well to our store that we're at today, Collectomaniacs, here in Springfield, Missouri.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Hunter. Congratulations.
Thank you.